Next hour, one of my biggest, I don't want to say fetish, I just should say I'm a snob when it comes to having really good high quality tweezers. We've got them from Regine. This product is out of stock more often than it is in stock. Oh my gosh, did you see that? This is something that, first of all, is made in Switzerland. It's made by trained craftsmen with the highest quality, twice tempered stainless steel. And every single piece goes through a meticulous 40-step finishing process. They're handcrafted, hand-aligned, hand-finished under a microscope to give you precision. Even the etching is done by hand on the interior tips to give you an ultra-enhanced grip. Fern Marcus is here. This could be my new favorite best friend because I am obsessed with a great tweezer, and I finally found it. Thanks for being here.
Oh my God, I love being here. Good afternoon, everybody.
I know everybody's like, wait, I can go spend $9 at my drugstore to get a pair of tweezers.
And we all have a drawer full of those tweezers that just don't work.
They don't work.
You go to remove the hair, it slips on the hair, it breaks the hair, it just doesn't pull the hair out from the root. Not our tweezers. Our tweezers will pull the hair out from the root on the first time, and it's all because of how they're made. Our tweezers are handmade in Switzerland. Every single tweezer goes through 40 different hand operational steps in order to make these. We do an etching on the interior of the tips. What that does, it creates a more enhanced grip, so when you go to remove the hair, it pulls it out deep from the root. The tips are in perfect alignment. When those tips are in perfect alignment, it will pull the hair out from the root. Every single tweezer is examined under a microscope before ever leaving our factory.
So every little thing, like even the angle of how you...
Oh, absolutely. We did a 25-degree angle. I actually designed it. It had a little bit of a thicker angle. I made it a 25-degree angle so that it works with all our beautiful, delicate contours of the face. So whether you're dealing with brow hair, lip hair, chin hair, this is the tool that will remove the hair out from the root.
I have tried every tweezer in the world known to man. And I'm telling you what, it is worth spending a little bit more to get a great pair of tweezers.
It makes all the difference.
They're $10 off today, by the way, for customer event, our appreciation month, and a big customer pick even at $40. And I know it seems like that's a lot to spend on a pair of tweezers, but you'll never have to buy another set.
The last pair of tweezers you ever have to buy, we offer a 100% lifetime guarantee.
Nice.
So for any reason that you are dissatisfied with your tweezers, but I promise you, you're going to love them, you can always bring them back to us.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at this animation because they're, you know, this is kind of a side-by-side comparison.
And this is what we all, how many of us experience what's going on the left. The tweezer slips on the hair. It breaks the hair. It just doesn't do what the tweezer is supposed to do. Our tweezers will pull the hair out from the root. You know, in our factory in Switzerland, we make the tools for Rolex, for Cartier, for Longines, for Breitling. Wow. These are all ultra high precision tools. That is the hugest difference. Most tweezers out there in the marketplace, they are banged out in a factory, and that's why they don't work. And if the tips are off by a fraction of a millimeter, it is not going to remove the hair.
It's so true. I have tried every brand I can think of. I'm obsessed with a great pair of tweezers. My mom kind of instilled that in me years ago. And my mom never spent more money than she needed to on anything. Except for tweezers.
They're an investment.
Sounds so funny, but it really is something that you don't have to re-buy a pair of tweezers like these. And they come with this wonderful little rubber guarded
the end cap, so important.
Keep them in there.
Absolutely, and this is what they're going to do for you. That's actually my neighbor, Alyssa. She's not a professional model, and we just kind of put her in front of the camera and we filmed her. She actually has very deeply rooted hair, the most stubborn hair to tweeze, and she's getting every single hair from the root on the first try. I mean, that hair she just tweezed, it was almost like a dot on her face.
Really?
And she
that's important.
It really, it's amazing.
I've got one of those Zadra magnifying mirrors in my bathroom,
my God, I love those.
I mean, I get in there and I'm like, I'm checking. I mean, whether it's the brows or it's the upper lip or it's the chin hair, it's all the weird things that happen as we get older.
That we all deal with.
You need a great set, you know you do. So try these. Regine, this is truly something that it is a game changer when it comes to tweezing. And this is something you've got to try to know. If you don't love it, send it back. And as you said, Fern, unconditional money back guarantee, of course, from us, but lifetime guarantee from you.
Regine. And we've been in business. Regine is over 100 years old. They actually opened up with Rolex, making the tools for Rolex, family-owned business. Everything we do, it's a labor of love. And we really make the best of the best tweezers. And you'll see if you're sort of like a beauty diva and your brows are always on point, this is the only tool that is going to meticulously shape your brows.
Footage. This is, again, these go through a meticulous 40-step finishing process. They're hand finished under a microscope in Switzerland. This is what the Swiss are known for, amongst a lot of other cool things. But they're handcrafted, hand aligned. You don't ever need to sharpen them. And I love that with this kind of precision, you get deep from the root. You never slip on the hair. You never break the hair. That was my pet peeve, where you'd like, you get in there and you're like, okay, I got it. And then it's like, oh. So then it's like,
well, then, you know,
it
could stimulate more hair growth.
Oh, really?
You can get a pimple. You can get an ingrown.
That's lovely.
It's so much better. You do it the right way with the right tool. And what I love about these also, it's surgical grade stainless steel, so you can sanitize it. It is like a medical implement. We also temper our steel 2 times over. It's a process where we harden the metal. And what that does and what that means is that this tweezer will never dull. It will never wear out.
It's so true. I know, you know, we get all excited about a tweezer, but a great tweezer is awesome. I love your story too, Fern, from the beginning. You said you used to work in
I was working in an electrolysis office like 20 years ago, and there was this one pair of tweezers that everyone in the office was fighting over. Everyone's like, wait, where did they go? Because they were so much better than all the tweezers, and it was a Regine tweezer. And this is over 20 years ago. I contacted the factory. They are a wonderful family that owns it, and we wound up partnering together.
How cool is that story?
I love working with them. I'm so proud to, you know, when people ask me what I do, I just right away, always have tweezers in my bag, and I'm so proud to let people.
You should be.
Yes.
Because I've spent way too much money on tweezers that, you know, it's like, oh, they're cheap. I'll just get them. I need them. And they don't work. So, like, what is the point?
And you spend a small
slip off the hair. You end up spending way too much money, and you throw them all away. They're not the precision tweezer that this is. So I really do encourage you. Try it. It makes a huge difference to get to the root of that hair first time, and that's important. I never thought about like the ingrown hair and all the other like weird things that can happen.
No, and and also the time. You know, it's like you have much time. You're going for like your chin hair in the morning, and it's like, are you going 7 times? You're still not getting it. Not, you know,
pulling your skin apart, trying to get there.
Not with Regine. These are the tweezers that will get the job done.
Big customer pick.
Yeah, and so important. I want to say your tweezers, when you get them home, they're going to come with this red gummy end cap. I would be the first person to throw it out. Don't. You always use that end cap and keep it on your tweezer. And again, how many of us go through this? You go in for the kill and you go to tweeze that hair and it breaks the hair, slips on the hair. Not Regine tweezers.
Drives me crazy. Look at the one on the left. You didn't even get half of the hairs that you went after in the first place. I mean, that one missed. That one breaks it off. Oh, that's the worst. I mean, the precision makes all the difference. And I'm going to remind you, this is made in Switzerland, a 40-step finishing process.
And there's so much, you think like it's a tweezer, but so much has to go into it to make them work that you don't find in all other tweezers in the marketplace. The tension on the tweezers is perfect. We temper the metal so it never wears out, it never dulls. We do the etching, which is critical on the interior of the tip. What that etching does, it creates a more enhanced grip, so that when you go to remove that hair and go in for the kill, it is going to beautifully remove the hair. Get the hair from the root. I'm actually going to turn this to the side so you can kind of see that. And it beautifully will remove the hair from the root on the first time.
See that? That's the etching that we were talking about on the inside, that 25-degree
angle. And the precision is perfect. I just want to show how they open. Look at that. Look at the tip alignment. It is perfect on these.
The key.
They're like a work of art. That's the Swiss craftsmanship. And then so if you are lucky enough to box to you, and in that presentation box is one of our tweezers.
That's pretty neat.
Yes.
Regine, the tweezer, and they're $10 less today than normal. Normally they're $40. I get that. You know, it's a lot to spend on a tweezer. It is worth it. On a flex pay, $7.50. If you have an HSN card, $6 and a penny. I love that you're getting this, and free shipping. If you don't love it, send it back. We want you to be happy, and I know you will be.
Right, absolutely.
Is it weird that I'm a snob about tweezers?
No, so many people are. You'd be so surprised. Every time I meet people, they're like, "Oh my God, I need to find a great pair of tweezers." And these are the tweezers that pull the hair out from the root.
Look at that! You didn't even see a hair there.
No, every single one on the first try, and she has such stubborn, deeply rooted hair.
That's crazy. You can literally see the root as she pulled the tweezers.
Yeah, tremendous difference. Can I make a really quick recommendation?
Sure.
Always tweeze on clean skin. No lotion, no makeup, and your tweezers will work perfectly. And
Good
always
suggestion.
keep the end cap on your tweezer.
Thank you, Fern.
Thank you.
So
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.